The First Worldwide War ended 150 plus years before WWI. It surpassed WWI and WWI II in length 7 years and geographic scale, whereas WWI and Roman II were only fought in Asia, Africa, mainland Europe, the Mediterranean, islands in the Pacific, and the Caribbean. The 7 Years' War was also fought in North and South America. When it ended in 1763, 880,000 fighting men had died. Still to 0.23% of Earth's male population. Britain / Prussia vs. France / Habsburg, Austria in North America. Britain and France fought over territory lying east and north of the 13 colonies from the Appalachians to the Mississippi, from New Orleans to Nova Scotia. In the Ohio River Valley, one of 3 main conflict zones, George Washington of Virginia fought for the British during the first few years of the war. Washington began his military career at age 21 after a stormy 5 years quarreling with the French, Native American warriors, and his own commanders. He returned to his elite family estate to focus on agribusiness. As the war ended in 1763, Washington partnered with his brother and other wealthy Virginians, including relatives of future Confederate Army leader Robert E. Lee, to form the Mississippi Land Company. They petitioned the British government to form a new colony of 2.5 million acres in what is now Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee. However, within months, the Royal Proclamation of 1763 was issued. Westward colonial expansion was outlawed. The Mississippi Land Company was never granted a single acre. The earlier proclamation, Royal Proclamation of 1754, granted 200,000 acres in the Ohio River Valley to officers and men that volunteered against the French. Between 1769 and 1775, Washington petitioned the British bureaucracy and fellow Virginian elites for land grants along the Ohio and Kanawha rivers. He eventually gained title to over 33,000 acres. Kanawha River tracts a glance at Washington's life in the years leading up to the Revolutionary War reveals a grand desire for land and, well, frustrated by the British aristocracy. After years battling the French, he was denied a royal military commission. He and his business partners aimed for millions of acres, but gained only thousands after years of bureaucratic toiling. In 1776, after Washington accepted the Continental Congress appointment to lead the American Army against the British, his priorities shifted away from land speculation. He was unable to develop the land or finalize its sale before his death in 1797, 64 years later, after Virginia seceded from the Union in 1861. Robert E. Lee, the husband of George Washington's step-great-granddaughter, accepted command of the Confederacy's largest army and soon became chief commander of all Southern forces. Like Washington, Lee had valuable military experience in his enemy's ranks, was one of the wealthiest slaveholders in Virginia, was frustrated by distant lawmakers, and remained loyal to Virginia as a bloody rebellion unfolded. Luckily, unlike Washington, Lee fought a coalition that did not fight on unfamiliar territory, was not half destroyed and debt-burdened after 7 years of global war, and was not separated by a vast ocean. Happy 250th birthday, America!